Arcade Perfect, my Arse.
Evening. How the hell are we, chaps? People, I hope you're all right. I'm going to say and just turn this mug around. I actually got that when I left my last job. There you go. That was from my cleaning staff, Boss Man Al's mug. I thought I said hug for a second. Yeah. How are you? You've grown. Blimey. Anyway, right, yeah, Arcade Perfect, my arse. I was going to do, what's it called, LED Storm, but I couldn't find the game in my game base at all. And I found one called Last Duel, which I don't know if that's the same game. I don't know if it is. Kind of looks similar, both by Capcom, anyway. Yeah, anyway, right, yeah, what are we going to be doing? You'll be delighted to know it's going to be a shorter than normal Arcade Perfect My Arse, because I think, and I'm sure Del Boy will confirm, there are only, I think there's a version on the Atari ST, Commodore Amiga, and the 8-bit consoles. Are they different games, Robert? Yeah, possibly they are. So anyway, the one in question this evening, a fine evening it is too. I actually been out a run. Can you not see the weight moving off my chin? Yeah, double chin's starting to go a wee bit. Yeah, I've embarked on the couch to 5K. So I was out for I think it was 3.45 miles that we've done in total. A lot of walking going on, but I just want to get back to basics, try and get my fitness level up, and just build from there. If I'm running well by December. And I mean, if I'm able to do 20 milers by December, now that's a big ask, then I'm planning to put my name down for next year's West Highland Way race. But I have got a colossal amount of hard work to do between now and then. So, but I think you've got to set yourself goals to kind of motivate you. So anyway, I digress. Yeah, Last Duel. Let me have a wee look. Story. This is a story about twin planets, Mu and Bacula, far away from our constellation. In Bacula, a tribe called Galdan uprose and took over the control of whole planet. Their words, not mine. The Galdan's tribe urge for more power was aimed at sister planet Moi. Also, the Galdan organised huge armada and attacked Moi without warning. Pardon me, they have captured and abducted Moi's queen, Sheeta. There you go. There's a backstory if ever there was. So anyway, I can honestly say I have never, ever played this game in my life, unless, of course, somebody's going to say, you played it in a live stream 3 weeks ago. Possibly I have, but I've never actually, not knowingly, done a video. Go on then, somebody check. I've probably have done an Arcade Perfect with this one before. It doesn't matter. we're here now. So anyway, last duel. So let's before I start, let me just have a quick wee squint and see who's in tonight. Again, I apologise about the lack of notice. I actually did. I made a video last night, which it was Sir Lancelot suggested, and I'm actually quite chuffed with it. I made it last night, and I think you'll quite enjoy it actually. I was going to put that out tonight, but I thought, nah, you know what? I'll put that out on Thursday, and tonight you can just have a live Arcade Perfect. So that's the plan. So anyway, yeah, let's have a quick wee squint and see who we've got in this evening. I'll do it in backwards. We've got Mr. Flanagan, we've got Del Boy, we've got Colin Jones, we've got Robert Mitchell, Mr. Bachelor, we've got Mark Blaster, and I've got Lewis, London Retro Video Games, and yeah, 14 people in all. That's wonderful. Like I says, I didn't give anybody any notice, so maybe a few more will join in, but it doesn't matter. Even supposing there was nobody joins in, the point of doing these live is that it's a lot less hassle for me making them because I don't have to piss about and edit it or anything. I just play it and away you go. Anyway, I'm talking a lot of shite. So anyway, last duel. Let me just share the screen. Well, let me load that thing up first. So how are we? How's your week been so far? Mine's has been all right. Been mega busy. But here, yeah, we're almost at the middle of the week, and before we know it, it'll be downhill to the weekend. If you can just get up that hill on a Wednesday, and then it's downhill, as I said, to the weekend. So anyway, let's. I'm going to take that out from there, and let's see. I want to share a screen. There we have it. Right, and we can hide that. So last year, like I said, I have no idea how to play it. Never played it. I've not played it once. Good evening, Mark. Whatever. How are you, mate? It helps if I actually highlight the window. That's a criminal act. Oh, that was quick. Bloody hell. You'd need to be really quick. So in other words, you could end up in prison and they'll say, why did you end up in prison? Have you got any plea you can say? Well, honestly, my lad, the writing disappeared before I had a chance to read it. Craig, you've been at the gym tonight. Good stuff. You know what? I was at the gym. I know I'm talking bollocks. I've signed up for the gym. So technically I could go. I heard that it was pretty busy, so I've not gone yet. But you know what? I think if I don't know. I think if I can get my running going and lose a bit of weight, then I'll be quite happy. But I still want to go to the gym because believe it or not, I used to be fairly, I wouldn't say well built, but now I'm just flab. You know what I mean? I've got bingo wings and all that kind of shit, which kind of goes with the territory when you get to a certain age. So yeah, I want to kind of tone myself up a wee bit. Anyway, this is a story about Twin Pallets Moon. Bacula far away. I think I've already read this. Yeah, we have. So let's see. Well, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to jump in here. Just let's have a quick look. Up, down, left, right. So we've got two buttons. What I'm going to do is button 1 can be that. That's fine. And button 0 can be that. Right, that's perfect. Good evening, Krawat. Evening from Poland. Yeah, good evening. Hope you're well, buddy. Right, start. Now, I've heard that, according to Wikipedia, it's kind of driving oblique shooting game, so I have no idea what to make of this. I hope it's nothing like... Right, so that jumps. What I was going to say, I hope it's nothing like... Oh, arse, I've just fallen down a hole, I think. I hope it's nothing like Alley Cat on the C64. Ah, wait a minute, right. Is that full speed? Is that the fastest I can go? I guess I've just missed a power up there. Right, let's just continue. Right, pulling back. Oh, bollocks. Pulling back kind of makes you go slower. You know, it actually feels a wee bit like River Raid. Is that a power up? Oh, now we're talking. Now, should I be going faster? I don't really know. But yeah, fire button. Oh, arse, I just missed that power up thing again. Oh, why did I not fall down there? I'm not a massive fan of games that try and kind of cross genres. You know what, if you want to be a racing game, mate, become a racing game. If you want to be a shoot 'em up, be a shoot 'em up. Don't try and mix genres. I don't think racing shoot 'em ups really mix that well. Right, one more go, I think. Just so I can kind of get a flavour. Good evening, Brister Brian C. How are you, Squire? So I'm too busy looking at the comments. Right, I need to learn to jump over these gaps, I'm assuming. Oh, you sneaky sod. Right, I'm going to go again because I was distracted by Brian. Now you want to be a shoot 'em up, do you? Bloody hell, make your mind up, mate. Oh, bollocks. You got your vaccine, Brian. How you doing? Was it today you got it? Right, anyway. Yeah, what do I think of that? It doesn't really grab me at all, I have to say. I don't like I said, I don't like games that kind of try and mix themselves. Just stick to one genre and be done with it. Anyway, let's look at, so... yeah, Dale, what were you saying? I was disappointed with the game, not because it's bad, it's just so blah. Yeah, that's exactly, for me, I mean, I know I can't really... I think it's unfair to judge a game after only, what, six minutes or something playing it. But, you know, arcade games, they've got to grab you. They've got to get you by the bollocks. Hope Holly's not in. If you are Holly, sorry. Yeah, they've basically got to get you by the bollocks and make you want to put money in. But that certainly didn't. That was actually quite a chore playing that. I can't say I really enjoy it. So I'm not particularly looking forward to the home versions. Right, Arcade Amiga, Right, let's start with the Spectrum one. Now, hopefully, it's not going to be some multi-load bollocks. Good evening, Mr. Garside. How are you, Squire? Right, what was that again? Was it LED Storm? What was it? Was it LED Storm? No, it's Last Duel. I keep getting these games muddled up. Last Vegas. It's not that. Last Duel. There we are, by US Gold. Right, came out in 1989. So yeah, that was quite a late game. Where was I in 1989? Well, I was still living at home, but I was onto the Commodore Amiga by this point. Right, reset tape counter, right, okay. B for control. Player 1, I want to change that to Kemp's, and there we go. Player 2, we don't want a player 2, we want B to exit. And we want one player. And then we want C. You cheeky bastard. You cheeky bastard. Right. Big graphics. Again, you can see what they've done there. The Spectrum, and usually Amstrad versions as well, that scrolling isn't very easy in the eye. Yeah, to try and retain the verticalness. Is that a word or a phrase? to try and retain the verticalness of the game, they've put a big kind of panel thing at the right hand side, which kind of makes the game tall and skinny, which is what it should be. Right, what's happened? Am I dead? I'll be honest, I'm finding this quite difficult to actually see what I'm supposed to be doing. Player 2? Why is it going to player 2? I picked one player. Right, I'm going to have to reload it because it's gone to player 2. I don't know why it's done that. Try again. Yeah, the scrolling's a bit... Right, let's try again. So B is going to be change control. That's going to be Kempston, and then B to exit. Now, wait a minute. I pressed A for one player, but I think what I've done there is I've actually pressed A and I've changed it to 2 players. So I think I need to keep it like that. And then I want to press C, then I want to move that mouse pointer out the road. I'm going to sit further back. Hang on, so you can see the handsome me. I need to open the curtain right. Wait a minute. Ugh. Why? I appear to jump. I'm trying to figure out how did I jump? Now the thing is, a fast-paced scrolling shoot 'em up, oblique, shoot 'em up, race 'em up, whatever it is, it needs to have good scrolling, and I'm afraid the scrolling in this, I don't think I could play this for very long. I'm struggling to actually figure out what I'm meant to be doing here. I'll give it one more go, I think. Start game. God, it's got dark very quickly, isn't it? Let's get these curtains open again. Now, if my mum was here, she'd be giving me a row for closing the curtains. Get these curtains open, my lad. It's summertime outside. Now, is that... Right, okay, it's not flickering now. See, if you go slower, it's fine when there's not a lot on the screen. I mean, it... Yeah, when you move slow like that, you know, I don't actually understand why I keep dying. I've got no idea. When you're going slow like that, it's okay. Right, have I died because I went off the screen? Right, one last go, then move on. I'm just trying to I just want to make sure that I'm not playing it wrong. So slow, the scrolling's okay, but the minute you start trying to accelerate, I mean, the graphics are really, really nice. If that had silky smooth scrolling, it would actually be, well, I was going to say not a bad game. I wasn't keen on the arcade one. No, like I said, it's not really fair to judge the game after a couple of minutes play, but I'm struggling with that. No, absolutely struggling. That's a Spectrum one. Right, let's move on. Let's go. We'll go for the Atari ST if I can find it. Game Base ST. Right, what we're looking for last. Laser chess. Last duel, there we go. Evening Mad Moments, how are we? Listen, thank you very, very much for joining me tonight. Like I says, there was no notice at all. Right, last duel. I know it's a wee screen. I think I can I make the screen a bit bigger? I think I can. There we go, that's a bit better. Right. Right, what's happening here? Right, I have no idea. Ah, right, pressing the mouse button appears to fire. And pressing the right mouse button fires in player 2, so I can basically I can control 2 ships. Why did that stop? What happened? How did I start again? Come on, kill me. Ah, balls. I'm going to have to self-destruct and restart. If I put that, will that remember the disc? I'm not sure if it is. Right, there we go. And then we want to do pause. Press joystick 1 fire for 1 player game. Press joystick 2 fire. Right. I'm not quite sure what joystick this is. If this is joystick 1 or 2. Come on. Oh, I see. Ding dong. Never saw that one in the arcade, did we, boys? Right, I don't know why that's not doing anything. Right, let me have a quick... Right, okay, that's because... Up, down, left, right. Fire button can be that, okay. Right, we should be in business now. There we go. Interesting music. Right, okay. Now, right away, this is a hell of a lot more playable. Can I pick up that power up? No, maybe not. Now, the thing is, I still don't really know what I'm doing, but it's actually pretty damn playable. It's fast, scrolling is lovely, sounds not bad. Oh, bugger off. I mean, I'm doing better in this version, he says, and then it promptly explodes in a fireball furnace. It's probably more playable than the game over bollocks. I'm going to give it one more go. What was I going to say? Yeah, it's probably more playable than the arcade one. Right, let's put anything in. Again, as I've said earlier on, I wish they would have just left it as a shoot 'em up. I don't really get the whole driving aspect. I'm still trying to figure out, right, how do you jump in this version? Right, you press it forwards, the joystick forwards with fire button. Bollocks. I don't know why the screen suddenly jerks to the side. Don't know. Anyway, that's Atari ST. That's it's a better game. It's at least, I was going to say fairly enjoyable. I wouldn't go that far, but at least it's mildly playable. So let me figure out how to come out of this, like so. And right, let's go for the Amstrad, I think. Yep. And what we're looking for last Duel. Amstrad. There we go, last Duel. Ooh. So this was in 2 discs. Yeah, what you're saying there, Del. As a racer, you don't have a track map. As a shooter, you don't have an idea of where the end is. It's a mess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not massively keen on it. Turn the disc over 1 key, infinite lives. No, we don't want that. So what we want to do now is swap discs. Oh, I need to insert new disk image. Open. Are you going to load? Anyone? Hello? Is this thing on? I've not got a clue if this is actually doing anything. Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to put insert disk image. I'm going to put disk image A in there, and then I'm going to put disk B and disk drive 2 like so. And then what I'll do is I'll then do the disk swap thing, or it might actually, is it going to use? Try swap disks A and B. Oh, I can hear it loading sound. Hey, there you go. That's the way to do it. Right, 1 player. Now, wait a minute. Does that mean I have to press A for 2 player, or does it mean it is already on 2 player? Well, I'm going to go use the logic that the last version that we played, that was the Spectrum one, and change that to 1 player. So hopefully that's going to be 1 player. Let's press B. Take car. And it's not controlling balls. It's not using the... God, that's slow. For some odd reason, it's not using the joystick. That's a pain in the arse. Yeah, the joystick's always set up. Yeah, I never have to really bother with the joystick, so let's see if we can figure out keys. I didn't even notice the option. I don't know if I've crashed the damn thing or not. I'm just pressing buttons. Right, tell you what, let's try and reload. Reset. I don't know if it's going to chuck the discs out. It probably is. Right, disk image 1 goes in there. Wait a minute. Automatically run pro. Right, okay, that goes in there, and disk B goes in there, like so. Turn the disk over, right? Whatever. Oh yeah, we need to do that, don't we? So it's swap disks, and then press spacebar. Twice, apparently. Right, no, it's not giving us any options. So yeah, I think it's going to be A for 1 player, B to start game. It doesn't give us any options. You'd think it would just use a joystick. That's a bit of a bummer. Right, It's not going to use this, so I should just try and... Right, is P pause? I have no idea. P seems to pause it, and then nothing else seems to unpause it. Right, you know what? I think I'm going to... Well, you know what? I'm going to try one last thing. I'm going to come out of that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and run it in game base, but the fact that it's never worked in that, I don't think it's... Evening Chronosoft, how you doing, mate? I don't think it's going to make any difference. So last... I don't like giving up, but at the end of the day, if you can't get a game to load, you can't get it to load. Right. For some strange reason, it's not even giving me the option to run the game. Hang on, Amstrad Mania, give that a go. Last Duel, give it a quick go. Yep, let's continue to run. See if this makes any difference. I don't think it will, personally. Apologies about the absolutely tiny little screen. I think we're just going to have to stick with that. You can't seem to resize it. Right, insert disk, press the spacebar twice. Is it loading? Can't hear anything. No, I think we're going to have to put down the Amstrad one as a lost cause. So I think all we can do, we saw how slow it was. All we can do is look at the pictures. I mean, yeah, graphically it does look really nice, but you know what? I can't really comment unless I actually play the damn thing. Yeah, it does look nice. Right, you know what? I'm going to give it one more go. You're on your final warning, WinApe. Don't load this at your peril. Last Duel goes in there, and disc 2 goes in there. Yeah, that's really annoying why it doesn't seem to be using. Right, press that twice. I'll try and not press the P key to see if I can get it to load. I think I can open the blinds now. It is getting a wee bit darker. I don't know what wattage bulb that is above me, but I mean it's not switched on at the moment. It must be. It's one of these energy saving bulbs, and you put it on and you might even know the light was on. It must be like half a watt or something ridiculous. Yeah, I'll maybe try that, Dale. Right, I don't know what's going on now. It's not even loading this time. One more go. Insert new disk image. Okay. If they do, where can you buy them? Right, it's not. So you've got to press the spacebar twice, and then you can actually hear it. It's certainly loading. That's weird because I've loaded it. We've loaded it twice, and it's worked absolutely fine. So it absolutely beats the shit out of me why it's not working. I just noticed there's a speed setting. How do you change the speed? Is it other? Oh, hang on a wee second. There's normal speed and high speed. Right, you know what? I think the Amstrad version has had quite enough attempts to load, and it's just simply not playing ball at all. Right, bollocks to the Amstrad one. He's had his chance. Right, what have we got next, Del? I think C64 and Amiga. Is that it? I think. Good shout. Oh, hang on. Yeah, good shout, Del. Tape version. Let's. Oh, wait a minute. Tape. Nah, you know what, Del? I really don't want to waste any more time. I need to try and navigate to tape. So I'll tell you, right, okay, I'll give it one last go. He's on his final warning. So I don't even know how to load tapes in this thing. Do you know that? Tape, insert tape image. I'm going to have to go into, is it extras? Tapes. Does anybody know how to load? Is it StarCat or something? Run something or another? Last Duel now. Pity Novabug wasn't in the channel. Is it run? Oh, wait a minute. I've still got it set to super high speed, I think. Normal speed. Is it run? I can't remember. Cat, or is that? I'm sure it's run. If anybody knows how to load a game on the Amiga, load. Right, I think we're onto plums here, guys. Nobody seems to know how to run. It's just a disc. This is the last go. If somebody could somebody quickly Google how do you run a tape? How do you run a tape game in this? I don't know. Let's have a look. When in doubt, have a look at the help. Help menu, running discs. We don't want that. General information. Where's the tape thing? Index. Let's have a look for tapes. Running programs. What? Shift. What's that? L equals shift or something? L equals shift. Right, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. Right, you know what? I'm going to abandon it. I don't want to drag this video out for God knows how long. Shift and, right, okay, let's try that. Shift, I don't even know if it's the same. So shift and, no, that's shift in that, Colin. No. I'm sure it's run something or another, but that might be the disc. Right, anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's say Amstrad is officially disqualified. So we've just got two versions to go. We're going to go into the C64, and then I think we'll finish with the Commodore Amiga. Yeah, if Novabug. Oh, I tried that. Did I try that, Brian? I think I did. Did I try run? Right, one last go, honest. 1 8. Tape. Insert tape image. Right, last Duel. Right, Brian says run that. Bad command. Not working, Brian, I'm afraid. Don't know what's going on there. Right, anyway, C64 one. What we're looking for last Duel. Last Duel. Okay. Move that across there, and I think I can make this full screen for a change. And let's get a little bit of warp. Alright, okay, it was fire button to exit. Drag image on aim. Do you reckon that'll work, Mad Moments? Dragging the... Right, I'll give it a go after this one. Unlimited lives, nope. Unlimited lives, nope, 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 nope. Space and enjoy action. Okay, we'll take your word for it. Right. Wow. This is actually not bad. Apart from the hugely pixelated sprite when you jump, but apart from that, it is extremely playable. Ah, bollocks. It actually looks very, very faithful to the arcade one. Yeah, pressing space, not space bar, pressing it forwards makes you jump. Oh, you cheeky bugger. Bloody hell, it's tough. Cheeky monkeys firing lasers and everything. Oh, arse. Come on, he should be dead by now. Hey! Hey! Christ, I'm on fire, boys. You know what, Chronosoft, I don't actually know. I thought this was the same game. I didn't realise. Oh, I've got a different ship. I don't know if this is a sequel or not. I'm really not sure. Ah, so this is kind of more shoot 'em up then, isn't it? Ah, bollocks, don't die. Oh, come on, that's cheeky. Yeah, I'm actually really impressed with this version. It looks really, really nice. And it plays really well. It's probably slightly easier than the other versions, but it does look exceptionally nice. It's all going very quiet. Oh. It's actually not a bad little shoot 'em up in its own right, you know that? The sound is pretty good in this one as well. You know what? That is actually not fish. Right, Control D, and the last one is the Amiga. So what I need to do is come out of that, and then I just need to click on that, and then I'm going to enjoy a little drink of my tea or coffee. Any you chaps got any decent kind of box sets you can recommend on Netflix? I've got the last episode of Line of Duty, which I've been hearing mixed reactions about. The last episode, I've still got that to watch. I've watched Your Honour. There's a lot of things. I don't want any kind of science fiction conspiracy with FBI and the mob type stuff. But anyone that's got any recommendations for any Netflixy, Prime, Amazon Primey type stuff, give me a shout, because I'm looking for something to watch. Right, what we're looking for, last Duel, and this quite literally is the last Duel. Last Duel, Interplanet War 2012. God, that makes us 2012. That was like how many years ago? Billions. What's that about, Dale? It sounds like an Austin Power things. $1 million. Right, last Duel from Capcom. Press joystick 1, right? So let's press it. I like the sound in this one. Let me get rid of that mouse pointer. Interesting that this game was never ported to, like, I don't know, the PC Engine, Mega Drive, SNES. Ah, bollocks. Piss off. Good graphics. Nice sound as well. Scrolling is obviously silky smooth, which is nice. Oh, balls. By the way, who won the snooker? I've got so little interest in the snooker these days, I don't even know. I know Mark Selby was playing. Did he win or did the other guy win? Changed days from the early, back in the 80s, me and my dad were absolutely addicted to watching the snooker. I want to see if I can get to the second level of this and see how it compares with the C64. Second level. I'm still trying to figure out how to jump. Mark Selby won, did he? Oh, right, okay, no surprise there. Eh? Right, one more go, I think. And then we shall do the little roundup. Evening, Kevin. How are you, mate? Kevin, give me a shout next time you fancy doing a wee collab. I know we're going to have to work out times and whatnot, but it's been, I don't even know if we've ever done a collab video. We've been talking about it for like 10 years. Now, Kevin hails from Canada, a place I would love to live in. And Kevin and his lovely missus actually came across to Scotland. When would it be, Kevin? Well, it must be about, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years ago. It was a long time ago. And yeah, we had a great Saturday night. I think we went into town, into Glasgow, had a lovely meal, went for a few Tia Marias. Really, really good, cracking night. Ah, balls. Now, hopefully, guys, I think we're going to be, well, I don't know if there's going to be any retro events, but if there are any retro events this year, I'm going to try and get down for them. It would be absolutely excellent to kind of tie up with people. I know we've been talking about it for a long, long time, obviously, in the last year. We can't really do that, but yeah, we have been talking about getting some sort of road trip getting an arcade club, getting an arcade club road trip. It's a pity we don't know anybody that can get us a good deal in a minibus. Wink, wink, Mr. Flanagan. And yeah, take a minibus down. That would be an absolute hoot. I'm sure we could come up with something, Kev. It would be really, really good to get together with you again, mate. Ah, balls. Hey! I do like the sound in this version. That is nice. Hello! Ding dong! Bloody hell. That'll rule this out for being monetized then. Goodness me. I was going to say it kind of looks like a poor man's Xenon 2, but you know what? I'm not a fan of Xenon. Yeah, Xenon did have nicer graphics, but it wasn't really playable. It was all very slow and juddery. And can I destroy that? I don't think I can. I think I'm shooting something that you can't destroy. Oh, balls. Anyway, yeah, right. Roundup time. So, let's see, F12. Right, okay, roundup time. What was that? We're playing Last Duel. If I'm being honest, I wasn't really a fan of the arcade game. It tries to cross genres. It's a shoot 'em up. It's a race 'em up, and it just gets all horribly complicated for my kind of small mind. So I'm not really. I don't think I'll ever go back and play the arcade. What I should maybe do now that I've got a nice vertical monitor in my arcade cabinet, I should give it a go and just see if I can kind of get to like it. So I wasn't really a fan of the. I'm just looking at Brian's comments. I'm not really a fan of the arcade, if I'm being honest. Spectrum one, nice graphics, but the scrolling, oh goodness me, the scrolling just made my eyes hurt. It might be if you got used to it, it would be all right, but I just found it was jerky. The Spectrum can do some decent scrolling, but that game, nah, it didn't. Amstrad one, I can't really comment because the damn thing would not load. Tell you what, we're going to, did somebody else say drag and drop? Let's just give it one last go. Yeah, we couldn't get the Amstrad one to work, but we're going to just give it one last little go. Hang on. Tape. Insert tape image now. See if I can make a copy. Can I drag that from there? Copy here. Hey, here we go. Right, cancel that. Right, drag the zip. Right, it's doing nothing. What I'll do is I'll extract it to here. There's the disk image. Drag and drop. Right, you've had it. You're on to plums, mate. Right, we couldn't get the Amstrad one to. We couldn't get it to run. It looked, graphically wise, it looked nice. The very, very brief little bit that we saw of it, it looked mega slow. So yeah, Atari ST one, a nice jolly little tune. It did look nice. It played pretty damn well. The C64, I was pretty blown away with how good it played. It was really playable. It looked great. Had great sound as well. The Commodore Amiga one, I was going to say Arcade Perfect. I didn't really like the arcade one, but the Amiga one played really well. It had great sound, best graphics. So I think, yeah, in bronze position, I'm going to go for the Atari ST. Silver position, I'm going to go for the Commodore 64, and I think the best one's going to have to be the Commodore Amiga. However, if I was going to play it myself, I would go for the C64 one. So anyway, guys, that is it. That's another Arcade Perfect My Arse brought to a close. If there's a game you want to see featured in this, please put your comments down below. Thank you, Craig. Yep, we'll get something sorted. Like I says, hopefully, I don't know, it might not be this year, it might be into next year, but we'll need to try and get some kind of road trip organised. That'd be great fun. There'll be an entourage from Scotland coming down to England, to South Scotland. And yeah, we can pick you guys up on the way, but we'll get something sorted. So anyway, guys, listen, thank you very, very much for joining me at a very short notice, i.e. zero notice. I hope you all have the remaining Tuesday night is fun. Have a safe week. Yep, I'll catch you on Sunday for the next live stream. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Take care.